before we started the Ramsey plan, we were $75,000 in debt. It was shortly after school. We were in our mid-20s, a little after marriage, and just super unorganized with our finances.
Budgeting was never part of our anything for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, money came in. It was just, we spent it.
Yeah, if we had the money, we could afford it. It was just, as long as we could make the monthly payment, we figured, God will take care of us, and we kind of were just oblivious.
I would say budgeting is the most significant thing because we have a meeting every beginning of every month and we go over what we can spend and what we need, what we want. Even we can put our wants on there as well, and then we have, as Dave says, the permission to spend money. It's like there's no worries about it because we planned for it. We can have things on the budget that we want because we planned for it.
It provides a framework. I think a lot of people try to do a lot of different things at once, and this plan shows you what you should focus on. And once you finish step one, there's step two. Step two is before step three. There's a reason why it's in order.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, Robbie?
Well, we wanted to get out of debt as fast as we could. We knew that led to financial freedom. So we looked at our budget and we had to say no to people we loved. We had to say no to all kinds of things that would have been a lot of fun. So for a couple of years there, we just didn't do as much. We still had a great life. God gave us a really good life. We were able to do a lot of things for free. But I think the biggest thing is the plan is not easy because it's simple, but it's not easy. If you work the plan and follow the steps, there will be sacrifice involved. There's going to be a lot of hard work involved, but it's going to also pay off in work.
A lot of self-control involved, and it is, like Zach said, it's really hard, and it's gonna make you sad sometimes, like to just say no to people, but that's just such a brief period of time to where now we have been able to say yes to a lot of things that we've wanted to do. We really don't have to say no to much anything. I would say I paid the bill. I just knew when the bills were due and I would pay them, and now Zach's like, okay, we're putting money here, this is what we're gonna do. We're like, this much goes into savings, this much goes into our Roth IRAs, this much, like, I'm like, okay. Like, he had just completely changed his whole mindset and like did his research and figured everything out. That
But it is very much a team.
It is, but without your kind of doing more research and like really diving into this, I just had to be on board.
The way that we followed the steps and where we were to where we are now, we were $75,000 in debt and had nothing to show for where we were at, and it was stressful. And now we're to the point where with our home equity and investments, we have over $300,000 net worth. And it's so repeatable what we did. We started off making, both of us were in the 30s, and we just could not have imagined being where we are today. Since starting the plan, what part of Dave's philosophy is being generous. So we've been faithful with our giving all the way through, which God has definitely provided, and that's something we're really excited about too. The further we go in this journey, the more generous we can be.
I would say too, if money is a stress at all for anyone, like this is the class to take, because we don't stress out about finances anymore. We plan for everything. We have an emergency fund, and it's not something I have to think about daily. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have the mentality that God's going to provide, which yes, He will, but I don't think God calls us to be unstructured and undisciplined with our finances. He calls us to be good stewards. So this is a plan that can really help you be that good steward with the finances that whatever God gave you.